Yes.
I'll come to Ken, I'll come to...
Yes.
On the very good statements that our brother Chair has said, let us encourage him to encourage government to start with basics. In no basics, you are underpaying the teacher and you are straining the pay. One, was it necessary that even teachers are subjected to the so-called housing levy? 8 out of 10 teachers... But let me just speak. The 8 out of 10 teachers are on loan for building their houses. They've actually put up the houses using loans. Why would the committee then have suggested that because we love our teachers so much, let us exempt them? As we rob from other Kenyans in housing levy, let us exempt teachers so that they already have their own houses. Number two...
But there are many other Kenyans who are servicing mortgages, aren't they?
I'm speaking for teachers. The other Kenyans, you'll speak for them.
Well, we just talked about stratification.
Yes, that's it.
Yes, but...
Well, just hang on, Ken.
Actually, you need him
the subject
come out
about
clearly.
teachers. The subject
Ken,
is about teachers.
Proceed,
we have always said that this housing levy was unnecessary, but more for teachers.
Ken, before you proceed, let me hold you to account.
Yes.
We talked about stratification.
Yes.
And the consensus here was that we need to have an education model that champions for equity in
across.
Yes.
Why then do you want the chairperson of the Education Committee to propose an exemption of teachers from paying the housing levy for them not to be taxed 1.5%, yet you want other Kenyans to be taxed? And we talked about stratification.
It's just a balance, because you've said members of parliament are few and they can be paid well. When they are saying, why should we pay teachers like members of parliament? Meli has said there are many we can't afford. And this discussion, Ayub, is about teachers. And we're just saying the basics that we can do to make the little pay appear useful to teachers.
But the teachers, Ken, are not operating in isolation.
It is true, but as a basic reward, we can exempt them. And number two...
Okay, what about the following day? Then the police will say, no, we want also to be...
The doctors will come out.
When we meet here tomorrow, discuss the police pay, we'll say the same thing, and the doctors, and in the end, everyone would have been exempted, just like Nabi and his team was very categorical that this fund ought not to have been there at all. Okay,
that is the proposal. It's either, you see...
Very well. Let us exempt Kenyans.
We are digressing.
Yes. We are digressing.
I was not done. Allow him to finish his point. I'll come to you, then you'll have the time to also execute your...
Very well.
Well, Ken, for purposes of factual and analysis of this show, is that we bear no responsibility because there's a procedure that the Constitution has set as to how bills become act and then effectively become law, which is what we have at the moment, though there's a matter in court.
Yes.
So you cannot have a society where a section pays tax, a section doesn't. We all have to contribute to one pool, which is for the development.
Are you saying it is tax?
Are you saying it is tax?
Go ahead, please. You had a point.
Very well. So that was 100 million. Number two, look at the way the government treats teachers. Ayub and Meli is here and will confirm that teachers volunteered to supervise exams in last year, November. They marked this exam throughout Christmas. These teachers, as we speak now, they have not been paid their dues for supervising and for marking exams. As we speak, the same ministry and NEC have released timetables for the KCSE 2023, expecting the same teachers. Is this a government that is keen on improving the welfare of teachers, even if it had all the money on this world?
It is very keen.